Good evening, South Africa. So yesterday, or this morning hours, I think it was 3 o'clock. Woke up and I went to the toilet, and then I just checked TikTok, and I saw that on this the one lady commented and said that um about Nikita, and I was like, who's Nikita, you know? And I did hear her name before. I saw a post about Nikita, but it didn't actually, you know, register that time. So I checked online and I saw and I heard, like I saw this video or the audio clip um, and I knew what it was about, but then I just listened to the audio clip and my heart. I was a what do you call it? A girl dad, whatever you call it. But I've got like three girls, So for me, this hit home, and I felt so sad. I almost felt like I wanted to cry, that time. And I couldn't go right back to sleep, because it's 3 a.m. and I was awake for 1 hour, Um, so apparently, or it's actually factual that her father actually, her own father killed her. She's 4 years old and she suffered severe abuse and attempted drowning by her father, leading to her critical injuries. And the father was actually charged with murder and rape following her death. Um, it's very sad, and this is a girl in Women's Month, and also she's 7 years old. Like, there's another case as well, and it's probably because of our algorithm. um, and I didn't know about it until someone actually told me about it, and I didn't find out online. But it's about Lolita, and she used to reside in Kailicha, and she was 7 years old when they found her. A screwdriver was lodged in her head. I just don't understand. I can't comprehend it. Like, why such beautiful, innocent young souls are getting murdered. You know, So the type of the type of way I think, or the way I am, I'm like an empathetic visualizer, meaning I actually think about the trauma that that person experienced. What had to go through that young child's mind while she's being drowned by her father, while she's the person that's supposed to be protecting you, you know. And then Lolita also like being found outside with the screwdriver. Such it's I can't actually, like, we as parents is our first and last line of defense to our children. Whenever our children goes to the park, my kids, I sit in the park with them. I watch and monitor them, you know because why? They are my kids and I am fully responsible for them. you know Also, um the community also, the community need to step up, like. And I know that there was a recording, and it was reported to the police. um I think that the mother also, like in this case of Nikita, she should have long time actually, like, when she first saw the signs, to actually immediately responded, by making sure that she is protecting a child. But the problem is sometimes our children is too scared to speak to us, and we need to make sure that our kids, uh, um, um, like, we should be our kids' confidant. They should always speak to us, always, about anything, you know. Certain things that I don't speak to my daughters about because my wife is there, But sometimes we need to speak about those things. Also, I want to say that the reason why I'm making this video also is to actually inform the community is that um, once you are not 100% sure about any abuse, sexual abuse, uh, um, a child being abused physically, mentally, any negligence that's going on with the child, you can report it even if you're not 100% sure, you as a community member. And then also, the other thing is this: we also have under the Children's Act the following professionals that must report abuse: is teachers, okay, medical professionals, social workers, and police officers. Okay. Now, it's just sad what's happening to these kids, eh? We need to step up and actually make sure that we we put our children in a safe zone. Always keep your children close to you and make sure that you know their bodies, know their minds. At the end of the day, when that child is gone, that child is gone. And and it's very sad, man. Lolita, 7 years old, um, Nikita, 4 years old. It's excruciating the pain that they went through, you know. Um, all I can say is that it's. I mean, I'm just speechless. I wish that the mother would have reported it and actually stood up much more faster. In this case, we would have still had Nikita, Lolita as well. I'm just gonna. I'm not. I don't want to make any assumptions, but Lolita went to one of the neighbors' house, and she unfortunately was you know there's two people that's currently in that's been accused. And I don't know what happened there. But all I know is that she went to that other place, other neighbor's house alone. Which again, I would never do that. And I'm not saying that the mother actually allowed it. I'm not sure. But all I can say is that never let your children out your sight. Please make sure that you are always present with your child and understand your child, and don't make make sure that your child speaks to you on a daily about whatever is happening. That's all I can say. But for now, it was very sad for me to actually hear about these cases. Um, I couldn't listen to the voice, to the audio clip. It was just horrific. Any mother or even a person that doesn't have children would cry. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, thank you.